Vlogalogue. First off, I want to say, I think I disagree with you, Kevin, when you say that I'm the only original member who's really stuck it around. Because I'm fairly certain, and I couldn't find verification of this, that I did miss a week or something somewhere, and I had someone fill in for me, or I just didn't put up a video. Anyway, if that's the case, then I probably at most had like 10 videos in between. Like, I would upload a video and then there were 10 other videos and then another video happened. I'm pretty sure that happened at least one point. Whereas I went back and checked, there were only 12 videos uploaded in your so-called absence. And like 3 of them were mine. So I don't feel like you were ever really gone, Kevin. You may have gone to sleep and disappeared off the internet for a while, which was sad. But you kind of took Vlogalogue. Vlogalogue couldn't exist without you. You did create it, and so I'm ever thankful for you for doing that. But I feel like you're always been part of it, and alienating yourself from that is sort of a false notion. Anyway, getting on to what you were talking about. A year ago, doing these sort of quarterly reviews or annual reviews is an important thing in business, and I think it's an important lesson we can learn from our own lives. I know CG3 Gray, the YouTuber who does some pretty cool educational videos, and more recently a pretty cool podcast, is a big fan of doing these like quarterly. He does it obsessively, and I don't think it's perhaps a healthy thing to do, but he does like quarterly, his like spreadsheets and checklists and stuff he runs through every like month, just verifying that, yep, everything's on target, we're doing well with everything. But I feel like that's a bit of an overkill, but definitely sitting down and looking at where you were and where you're going, and you know, how the train's progressing is certainly a very good idea. And I say train for a reason, because in the 21 years and some odd months that I have been in existence, I have heard really one excellent metaphor for life, and that is we are trains going down the tracks of life, and we're only given 2 pieces of track, and we're not the trains, we're in the trains, and we're the conductors, and to keep the train going in the direction we want to go, we have to get out, move the piece of track we just drove over into the front, then the train moves on, and then we have to move the track around, and we only have like 2 or 3 pieces of track. And the train can't stop, and it's always going somewhere between 30 and 300,000 million miles per hour. Even though I don't think that's possible, I think it would go violate the speed of light. But Einstein, you didn't know about trains, I guess. It's not, I don't know. These are magic, faster than light trains, because life can get super haywire and hectic at some points, and we have to move quickly to move our pieces of track. Anyway, I think like a year ago, I think I had a lot of pieces of track. I think I came into some good fortune, and I won the track lottery, and I laid out a lot of extra track, which has since disintegrated and eaten by track worms. I hate track worms. They're almost as bad as spice worms. Anyway, I had a lot of track, and now I don't. I've driven over it, and the spice worms ate it. No, not the spice worms, the track worms. They've eaten it. It's gone, and I'm a little bit in chaos. Not really in chaos, but now I have to run back around the train and keep putting track down, trying to figure out where I'm going to go, and how I'm best going to get there. And there's a lot of variables in life right now. There are a lot of splits that could happen in the track. There are lots of different ways I could go, and trying to figure out which is the best direction without the benefit of hindsight, because I'm not a time traveler, unfortunately, well, at least as far as you know, is difficult. But we're all doing this all the time. But I think at certain points in our lives, we reach critical junctures, these points where we have to make a decision, and these decisions are going to have lasting effects that are far greater than sort of like the everyday, do I go to the store down the street, or do I go to the butcher store down the street? Or what do I have for dinner? Do I have the chicken or the steak or the fish or the vegetables? Like, those are important decisions, certainly, but they're not really that life-changing. In a month, you're not going to remember what you chose for dinner, whereas in a month, you know, choosing where you want to get a job at, and choosing where you want to live, even what country you want to live in, is definitely something you're going to remember. I'm running out of battery, so I'll try to get to the point relatively quickly, is that and this is the whole reason that I had to actually step down, and again, I want to thank Kevin for stepping up and taking back his channel. My 7-month-long plan of getting him to take that back succeeded. I don't really know how. But whatever. I'm going to take credit for that somehow. But no, it was really, Kevin's a good guy. Anyway, is because I am a lot less sure of myself. I am a lot less sure of everything I am doing, and I'm a lot less sure of where I'm going, and I'm running around like an idiot, moving track. And until all that track gets laid down, and until my train has reached its destination via either the valley or the mountain or the valley, valleys don't go up, well, unless you're in upside-down gravity land or Australia. Anyway, I feel like last year I was a lot more certain of where I was, and now I don't, and now I'm less. There is one good thing that has happened in the last year. I think I lost like 25 pounds, 25 to 30 pounds. I don't have an exact measurement for last August or September 1st at this point. Well, it's August 31st. But, you know, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Health is important. But yeah, life is in turmoil. It's a good turmoil. I'm not upset by it. It's just time consuming, moving on this track. And I'll be glad when it's done. But yeah, so that's me. That's been me in the past year. That's how now differs from then. And I look forward to seeing what everyone else has to say, and their videos, and their comments, and all you lovely people. Thanks for being awesome during my tenure as the Vlogalogue master. And I look forward to the future. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!